Yo, what up?
What's up?
It's the podcast. This is the podcast we do, so here we are.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sharing.
Oh, you're good. I don't give a fuck. Do what you gotta do.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. I tried to get people to come on the podcast, but nobody responded, so. Yep, I gave it one more shot.
Bunch of lightweights.
Yep.
Everyone's in that fucking summer fucking haze where no one wants to do anything.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's all sweaty balls, man. All sweaty balls right now. Underwear went out the window last week. You know what I'm saying? You can't even wear underwear right now. It's so bad. Just soupy.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Might want to try wiping a little better.
Hey, no, dude, you can't, dude. We're from, dude. We are up north, man. So when it gets hot up here, I mean, we're not used to those hot, so we just sweat.
Yeah.
We just sweat.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, my kidneys are broke. I'm probably gonna die soon.
Why?
Huh? I'm probably gonna die of kidney failure, most likely.
Don't do that shit.
Oh, well, it's in the cards, guys. It's in the cards.
All right, well.
Sorry.
Oh.
Hey guys, feeling this thing too much later, but I'd rather be on. Oh, cool, man. Cool, man. Cool, man. Cool.
Cool, Raj.
Cool, man. Cool, man. Yeah, I have a feeling that's what's gonna end up happening to me.
Figuring out the way you're gonna go. I already know how I'm going too.
How's that?
Probably lung cancer at this point.
Quit smoking, sir.
Oh, this motherfucker quit smoking a year ago. Now all of a sudden he's fucking Captain Sobriety. Shut the fuck up, Tim.
Oh man, I'm only since February, bro. Since February.
Dude, it's my life insurance policy right now at this point. I ain't got enough money saved to be 85.
Right?
Yeah, I got till about 72, and that's about it. Just being all old balls and shit. Fuck that.
Old balls.
Liquid IV isn't helping me.
Dude, Liquid IV is one of the greatest things ever invented.
I've been drinking the hell out of that since you introduced it. I had to get used to the taste, the flavor a little bit. But
Is that like the Pedialyte shit?
It's electrolytes. It's energy.
Yeah.
It's like it makes one bottle of water equal 3 bottles of water in one drink.
Got you.
It will save your ass. Is basically what it will do.
I usually use like half a pouch though in a bottle of water because it's pretty strong.
Yeah, I do the same too. I'll split it
I use a whole package in one bottle because I'm not a fucking pussy.
Well, that doesn't make. So that's what makes you not a pussy. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So wait a minute.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a pretty big dude there.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd fuck with him. Oh no, he doesn't. He drinks a whole package of fucking Pedialyte, whatever. He's not a pussy.
Pedialyte.
I know you. You know how I know you're a pussy, Mark? Because fucking
How's
Kate's the one that opens the package and dumps it in your water for you. How about you shut the fuck
Damn,
up over there?
son.
In my truck, I don't call
Damn.
her.
You fuck you a damn lie, bro. She sets out the pant. You might wear them, but she sets them out. Let's be honest with it. Let's be honest with everybody, motherfucker.
I dress myself.
Hey. So true story. New hangover cures that friggin' Pedialyte shit. It's called electrolyte, without the E on the end or whatever. Lylyt is how they end it. But like it's, dude, you drink one bottle of that after a really hard night of drinking. It's phenomenal.
It
I mean,
works. I had it on
phenomenal.
Saturday. It saved my life. So
Yeah, dude, it's so amazing.
So I'm trying to assemble an all-star cast, for Monday. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean?
well, Lamborghini's is coming on, right?
For sure.
Yeah, he better
Oh,
be.
show.
I'm looking for one or two more guys, possibly Mario.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Mario, I like that.
Mario, Chris. We might need one more guy. We need like a good panel of people. Keep the conversation moving because it's going to be a little longer podcast. That way, I don't have to talk so much and I can focus on getting shit done. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we could have Alex. Maybe both the brothers could come on. Alex and Chris. That would be good first.
I don't know.
Probably get
I don't know if
probably
we've
get
ever had.
Jersey if you wanted.
Maybe, possibly. He's talked about it, but I haven't heard anything. That dude's all over the place now. Have we had Alex on the show? We've had him
Not
on.
that I can remember.
I
But
thought we had him
I
on
remember Chris. I don't remember Alex coming on. No, he did one time. Remember? I think he did one time a long time ago.
I think so. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But, you know.
Mark Darnell's in the house. We'd like to get him on. But he's got to come on that fucking costume that he runs down the highway in.
Or he's got to be the
No,
one eye
I'm
guy.
coughing.
One eye.
I'm coughing because this fucking weed is expanding in my lungs, dog. So there's that.
Yeah.
Trust me, my kidneys will be the death of me, not my lungs.
Mine'll be my lung, probably. Just because I smoked too many years, you know? Can't just get away from it just because, you know, I'm just prolonging it.
Well, Jersey, considering I send you a message and it takes 4 to 5 days for you to respond to it, I would say yes. So,
Good old Jers.
yeah, good old Jers. But yeah,
I gotta find that. I got that shirt too. I got his shirt.
Oh,
The Jersey shirt.
Oh, you're making a Jersey shirt now too, huh?
Fuck no, I got
Yeah,
one. I
great
bought
ideas,
the one
Tim.
off WCR.
You got wonderful ideas, Tim. Where do you come up with all these brilliant ideas?
Where else would I come up with them?
I don't know, bro.
What are we saying?
I don't know. What are we saying?
I don't know. What are you saying?
What are you saying?
Oh my
I
God.
asked you a fucking question. I don't understand why are you the type of person that likes to answer a question with a question? Why do you do that for?
Oh man, why am I in the target?
See,
right now?
you just did it again. You just answered another question with another question. Hey, you just did it again. Why do you continue to do that for, Tim?
Sherlock Holmes over here, man.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, man, I'm actually looking forward to the time off. This fucking pot is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
You're gonna be on honeymoon, right, Seth?
No, not till September.
Yeah.
Are we gonna take longer than a month? Do you think we should, or should we take a month?
No, we'll take.
We're gonna take.
after 2 weeks.
I like how Mark says
Mark's
no, but
gonna be
Mark's.
pestering us after 2 weeks,
yeah.
so we're gonna do it like 3 weeks out. I'm assuming. Because Mark will be like, let's do a podcast. And then we'll
Yeah, I need it. Yeah, that's what happened last year and probably the time before. Like, I was like, all right, cool, man. Wednesday night's mine, you know. And then the next Wednesday, you kind of get through that going,
Mhm.
I got a bunch of pent up shit I want to spew, you know. So
Yeah, you know what Mark wants to do because you get like 75 boxers. They're like, hey man, what's up? Yeah, he's just like ready to go, you know?
right?
Dude, that was funny with the dogs, man. I laughed pretty hard at that the other day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Dogs. That was good.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll answer, and I did it, and he nailed it on the first shot.
Was that Brady and Tucker?
Yeah, that's Brady and Tucker. Yeah,
It's Brady and
Shelby's getting
Tucker.
older. She's not as active. What do you got going on there, T?
You're fucking none of your business.
Nanya?
Son of a bitch.
None of your fucking business, Mark. You cock fucking sucker, you. I just doing a TikTok, Mark. You know.
I watch your TikToks. I always give you a
You
fucking.
should do a Mark Tanner show. Just one
I'll do it.
episode of
The motherfuckers will be coming out of woodwork to hang with me. All these motherfuckers right here, 17 of them, will be like, I want to come on and hang out.
Yeah.
No, so no guests, just Mark Tanner ranting for 1 hour.
I'll do it. I'll just tell one story that'll take a fucking hour. I bet you'll have no beginning and no end and no point.
The No Point podcast? I love it.
Yeah, right?
I'd be into that. I'd watch.
I'll just figure this shit out and do it myself. I'll go on Facebook Live. I know how to do that. I did that once.
I did it once.
Remember I did that one from IWCA? That was fun.
Oh yeah.
It's like you got to go live from IWCA.
We're not even going to talk about how the whole conversation trying to, like, the 3 or 4 phone calls it took to get this fucking numbnut on Facebook Live.
Yeah. I don't deny that. Push the button that says go live. I'm starting to interview people, and the guy's like, dude, who are you? I'm like, from ESPN Sports. Oh, okay, cool.
What do you cover? Rugby?
Yeah.
Dude, actually, now thinking about it, I kind of want to see a solo Mark Tanner podcast. Just one.
I'll do it.
Yeah, when you get bored, throw one up there.
TJ's got an art of filling the podcast. You know, I don't know. If I had Jersey or Alex or Chris or somebody to bounce shit off, I could do it. But I don't think I could sit here by myself.
Yeah.
And keep it interesting long enough. You know, quite truthfully.
Well, what about a Mr. and Mrs. Tanner?
My wife will come on if I wanted to. Yeah.
There you go.
That
would be hilarious. I would watch the shit out of that.
Well, it would be no one trying to get me in trouble, so it wouldn't be fun. Because I know if TJ showed up, he'd be trying to get me in trouble.
Oh, dude, I'd be in the comment section saying terrible things. I'd be instigating like a motherfucker.
How the fuck did he pull that off?
Yeah, the 200th episode is July 5th. Same time it's always at, but it's just going to be on a Monday instead of a Wednesday because apparently Seth's got people coming to his house or something. I don't know, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Family, some shit. I don't know. I can't remember what the reasoning for it was. That's just what we decided.
That's cool. So, Seth, does Christine have big family and everything? Do you have a decent-sized family?
I have a big family. She has a small family. So.
Yeah.
I have 14 aunts and uncles. Well, so I have 28 total, but yeah, big family. Yeah. No, so it's a small wedding. It's only 30 people. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, man. I didn't want to do anything like too outlandish.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like gonna eat pizza, get married, and.
That's the way it should be. Nice and simple.
Yeah, man.
I had a pretty simple wedding. You know, we basically, my in-laws gave us a budget and said, this is what you gotta, you know, do. We didn't have any money at all. And so we went and booked a hall and, you know, they did all the food and everything. By the time we added a DJ and a couple other things, we were freaking out of money. Yeah. And then, I mean, dude, like, you could spend $40,000 in 4 hours like it's nothing. Like it's freaking nothing. So Kate was all upset and I said to her, hey, every girl's dream, or many girls have that dream of having a big ass wedding. I said, we could tone this back because your parents already said this is your money to spend. So if you do the wedding and you spend it all, that's fine. It's your decision. Or if you spend less, the rest is yours. So I said, I kind of got an idea, but again, your decision. We could tone this down, have a nice party, invite a few less people, and buy a house. And she thought about it. The next day she called me and she's like, that's a pretty good idea. And I'm like, you think we can pull it off? So we shaved 10 grand off of it by going we rented a park with a pavilion, not like a picnic area. It was a building, you know what I'm saying? And we got the park for 6 hours. It's a nature park. And we just brought in our own catering, brought in our own DJ, and I literally closed on my house 2 weeks after the wedding. Done. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great decision for us. It worked,
Yeah, well, think about it now, right? Like, you're enjoying the house more than you're looking at a wedding for one.
We were going to rent a place, and even back then, rent was $1,000 a month, and I always had paid many years of rent going, I'm paying for someone else to live in a house, So it worked out. We were happy with the decision.
You guys made it work.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot of money. $40,000 to get married.
$40,000 to get married?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, that's kind of the going rate nowadays.
Dude, I'm talking 40 grand 23 years ago when I got married. Now it's probably more for like 100, 125 people.
Shit, dude, I did our thing for I think 17,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to spend.
Lee and I spent $3,600.
You mean like a normal fucking human being? You spent
right.
So it's like I gotta go drop 300-400 G's on this one, bro.
You got $3,600 back in cash, so it ended up making even.
80 grand. Like, it's insane, man.
Yeah, it is. It is. I quickly learned that. I'm like, man, I'm in the wrong business. This motherfucker's gonna collect 40 grand for 4 hours work. Yeah, he's bringing the food, the DJ, the photographer, all that shit. But 40 grand for 4 hours. Right. Like, I didn't even start my business then. I literally started my business like a month later. I was like, I didn't know what 40 grand was at all.
It's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everyone I've ever talked to about it regrets it. Everyone.
Yeah. Tell you what, I did my buddy Sean's. My buddy Sean said to me, hey man, we don't have a lot of money. Her parents don't have a lot of money. I'm like, what can I do to help out? I ain't got no money. And he's like, you got that big ass smoker, the same one like I gave you, but mine. I go, we'll fill that motherfucker up with food. You pay for all the food. I'll spend my time cooking. I showed up. I cooked for like 80 people. That shit was off the chain. He did a whole thing for like $3 grand.
Right.
I mean, think about it.
I'm not saying don't spend any money, but $20,000 to $40,000 on a wedding, Jesus fucking Christ, man. That's like absorbent as fuck.
Unless you're in a restaurant, and even then, dude, how good is the food when they're preparing 100 plates at one time? You know what I'm saying? Shit's cold. Carrots, a piece of steak, and some potatoes on a plate.
I did shit as cheap as I could. I rented a house where the wedding's at. I rented a tent. I got a food truck that's showing up. Like, you know,
dude, that's the way to do it, man.
It's gonna be awesome, man. I bought all my own alcohol. Like, fuck it.
Yep. Yeah,
go in the kitchen and get one.
The county park that we had this in wouldn't allow. They wouldn't allow hard liquor, I think, but they would allow beer. You know. Mm-hmm. Dude, we rolled 3 kegs in there. It put them in trash cans full of ice and had I think it was fun as hell. And everybody that went was like, dude.
Oh man, that's the best part anyways, is the reception afterwards. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we're going to have to do. I'm probably going to still spend more money than I should when we do ours, whenever whenever Jennifer figures that out.
I keep forgetting you guys aren't married.
I mean,
it just, because you guys, you know what I mean? I mean, you're basically married.
No, they are married. They own a house together, been together since they were young. You're married. It's just a piece of paper at this point.
Yeah,
At this point,
that's
it's a
all
party.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you have,
It wouldn't be easy to separate you two.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
No. You know, no. There's no I mean, financially, and all that legalities and stuff. You guys are so intertwined. It's like
a common law marriage.
Right.
Well, you guys have been together over 20 years, right, TJ?
I met her. She shared something on Facebook the other day. I think I don't know, almost 27 years.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Shit, man.
26.
I forgot how young you guys
26, 27. Well, we met when we were 15. I'm 42 years old. Do the math.
Yeah, almost.
And how long after you met her did you start dating?
Maybe 5 or 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And been together ever since? Was there any?
There was we split up for a year one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a couple, those breakups that last, like a couple of fucking days or whatever, But
I was dating when I met my wife. She was still.
I take that back. No, when we were younger, we split up. We dated for a year. Then when I turned 16, we broke up, and then we just so happened to run into each other at a vocational school, and then we started dating again. So 2 years we had spent separated.
Well, I'll tell you what, you definitely beat the odds, because when I got out of high school, which you had already met, been with your wife or with Jen, but most of the friends that I had that got married right out of high school or early on, never made it past 10 years because they were just too young. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah. I mean, we had Savannah when we were 19, so, I mean, she's 22. I mean, that's all you need to know, bro. I mean, I got a 22-year-old daughter, so.
Yeah. No, you definitely beat the odds there, man. It's, that's hard to do, especially with, like, how much you change as you get older. Like, I can't imagine if she knew shit about me when I was 17 years old, she wouldn't even talk to me at this point. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's not true.
Mark, would you get married when you were 30?
Yeah, let me see. Like 32.
32?
Yeah. Well, I met my wife, and she came from the corporate world. Her friends are completely the opposite of mine. It's just like Seth. Most likely, most of Christine's friends are kind of different than you. I mean, they just enjoy different things. They do different things. So it's like when I met her, it was like going to clubs and bars and shit, and that was never my scene. I grew up going out in the woods and drinking beer.
Right.
Not sitting at some fucking bar with some asshole blowing a cigar smoke in my face, want to ram his teeth down his throat,
Right.
But I did it for a while. And then, like, 6 months in, she's like, it's going too fast. I go, too fast? We ain't living together. We just hang out. What the fuck are you
Touch
talking
my
about?
wiener, woman!
Yeah, no. She made me wait a good while. But anyway, we called it quits. And I said in my head, my buddy, my roommate at the time, my buddy Doug, he goes, hey, you want her back? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, I'm going to give you some advice. What's that? He goes, don't call her. Don't text her. Don't drive by her work. Don't go by her house. As if she doesn't exist.
If you're doing all those things, you're a stalker after you broke up with her. But please continue.
Yeah, well, curiosity is like, because I didn't do nothing wrong. I was like, if this bitch goes out with someone else, I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I figured. And he goes, it's going to be the hardest thing for you. And he goes, and you need to set a timeline to this before you open your eyes and move on. And I go, my timeline is going to be
Jacob Dell's a fucking bitch. You were supposed to come on the podcast. Now we're up at episode 199, and you didn't come on. You said you're gonna come on before we took our break, but you're a bitch. Straight up, you're a fucking bitch. I said it. Whatever. You're a bitch.
So I said in my mind, we dated for 6 months. I'm gonna give her 3 months, half the amount of time we were together, to come back around. And I followed that plan, and it worked. And ever since when we got back together, it was like, this is the way it's going to be. So it was
all right. Now that we've gone through the history of the Tanner household, Jesus, Ah,
Jesus Christ.
Christ, this guy's getting. I would definitely love to have a Mark Tanner solo podcast. What, as white noise so you can fall
You
asleep
just
that
fucking
night?
had one. All right?
Yeah, we just did it.
Spice it all together
Right.
and just put it out as if
Yeah.
it's a new.
How about this? I'll sit here.
I should
You
do.
a podcast
I should do a.
discussing the fact that I do not lick ass.
Right? Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be a good one.
You know what you should do? Have you ever seen when Joe Rogan interviews himself when people splice it
Oh
together?
yes, that's really good.
That's
Yes.
Mark interviewing Mark.
Oh right.
I'll do it. Cut it up. You guys got the technology.
Yeah, Jogan and Joe Rogan interviewing each other. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And Mark Tanner's would be the best.
Do it. You got plenty of freaking verbiage.
But we only have like 8,000 hours of Mark
Dude,
talking.
you think about it. We did 100 Outlaw Window Cleaner podcasts, and now we're going on 200, 300
Times
times 2 hours.
600
And
hours.
some of those podcasts went over 2 hours
Oh,
over
yeah.
the time.
Easily.
I mean, there's a lot of footage out there.
Oh, dude, that's the thing. I mean, if I could get someone, I wish what I could do is get someone to do that, because I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. As you guys can see, I'm like 20 fucking audio episodes back on the audio version. I just don't have the time.
Mark Tanner.
You know what I mean?
You know what?
I just do not have the
You
time.
need an intern.
I hate to ask. I hate
Yeah.
to ask.
No,
but
go ahead.
I'm going to say it.
Go ahead.
Because you truly are the only one that could pull this off.
Mhm.
Let's just say hypothetically we're going to take a month off, right?
Okay.
You know, you and I are both going to be itching to fucking get back on
Agreed.
after 2 or 3 weeks,
Mhm.
right? I mean, I know it's working. I hate to ask, but
Mhm.
dude, if you could put the best of, and it's so much work. I know that. It's
Well,
gotta
this
be,
is the
and I
thing.
don't
How
know-
do you find the best of?
I don't know. Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I mean?
look at
I tell you what, this is if you guys want to
That'd be
do a best of,
impossible.
if you guys want to do a best of, how about you fucking
we all pick
cocksmokers?
something.
You listen, you fucking cocksmokers. This is what there's 4 of us, right? Each one of
Yeah.
us take 25 episodes and pick out the
Oh,
and their
Jake Rose.
no, I
Okay,
didn't.
wasn't me.
No, it was
Okay,
definitely
me.
Tim. It's definitely Tim. No,
Tim.
but if you guys, if you guys,
I know. I
There's
stopped because
4 of us.
I was watching to see who was moving. I knew you were moving.
right, there's 4 of us. If you get all of us get on YouTube and go, each of us take 25 episodes. That's even. So you can watch and listen to 25 episodes. Mark says I'm gonna do 1 through 25. No, I think actually Tim should be like, I'll do 1 through 25. Mark would be like, I'll do 25 through 50. Seth will do 75 through 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I give you 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Meaning this. I want TJ. You need to go to episode number 53 from 1 hour and 22 seconds.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
just
that's
get
what I
through
mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. And then if we
if we give you 15 minutes each,
Yeah.
that's an hour podcast.
Yes.
And you splice that shit
yeah,
together.
oh yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a
I
great
mean, and
idea.
that would only be we'd have to do it in 2 parts because that's technically only 100 episodes, and there's
Yeah.
200. So we do best of number 1, and then best of number 2.
Dude, I'm kind of thinking those first 25 are the fucking stellar shit on there.
Oh,
because,
dude, those first
Yeah.
25 are bad.
Raw.
And we got to do some.
Them
we gotta
motherfuckers
do
is
some
raw.
juicy
There's some
ones.
I definitely want those.
Yeah.
There's some of those that are missing. Anything that Perry Tate was on, I took off the internet.
Yeah.
But I
will.
will. But Tim, I do have them. I have those They're still uploaded. They're
Right.
just
We
private.
have to be able to see them.
No, I will make it so you can see them, fuckhole.
But how about make it so
TJ
that's
doesn't
what
seem
you're
like the
going to
type
say?
of person to delete anything because he's like, I get dirt on you, I get dirt on
Who,
you.
me? Oh yeah, I save all of that shit, bro. All of that shit.
You were talking this shit,
I got.
man.
I got receipts, man. I got receipts. Only thing,
Yeah.
there's only a few people I don't keep receipts on. 4 of them people are sitting right here. There's like 3 of them that are watching right now, and 1 that'll probably listen in the morning. As far as
that's
industry
nice.
goes, I don't keep tabs on you guys. I don't do that to you guys. But anyone that dips into my shit, like I got this guy sending me messages about every other podcast, like, why don't you like me? Why did you say that about me? Why did you do that? Listen, bro, Listen, bro, I don't know. Apparently, you're fucking new here. One thing I don't like is fucking gurus, and the second thing I don't fucking like is fucking guys trying to fucking shoehorn their way into shit. Like, you just give off a weird fucking vibe. You know who I'm talking about. This is between me and you. It's real hard to type all this shit out on Facebook Messenger when I'm fucking tired after I've been out in the sun all day. One man gang banging all these windows out there. And, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want to talk to you about shit, but I'm going to tell you this. I said what I said, and that's that. Right? I said what I said. When you make shiesty moves, you do shiesty shit, and this is the thing. First you told me you didn't do nothing, and then you came back after I was like, well, this person showed me this, and you're like, oh, well, you know, whatever. So you lied to me. You started out lying to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that right there tells me you are a bitch, and that's that. And that's the end of it.
I trust about everyone in this room and nobody the fuck else. I mean,
that's my whole thing. It's just like, if you start out lying like that, and then I'm like, yo, hey, I got this that shows that you were lying, and then you don't even recant. Then he's like, I mean, I ain't breaking, no, listen, man. I am done. I am done.
I was drinking last week.
I am done fucking giving people this is not the launch pad for fucking every dude, for every dude that wants to be famous on YouTube and fucking, you know, doing their fucking thing. You know, I'm not you're not, this ain't the jump off no more, man. I can tell you that episode 201 it will not be the jump off point. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be.
You ain't coming on.
Yeah, I'm changing my YouTube channel, everything. The only thing I'm changing everything, man. I'm not the way I do everything. I'm taking this break seriously. I went on vacation at the beginning of June, and I just made up my mind that I'm just gonna do things differently. I'm not telling nobody what I'm doing, so nobody fucking like automatically just steps right out and fucking starts biting me like normal. Fuck. I can't do fucking nothing without somebody like, oh, well, I don't know where that idea came from. Oh, okay.
I know.
You know what I mean? I'm done. I'm done with that shit. I don't want no beef. That's why I'm not going to speak on who it is or why why I said what I said. They know who I'm talking about. And that's that. I don't dislike you. I just don't want to be associated with you. You know what I'm saying? Luke never did the 1000 video. He never did that. No. No. I like Luke. Luke's a good dude, but, you know, Luke's got his own thing going on. We was cool. We used to talk a bunch, but I never speak to him at all anymore, so, you know.
I don't think many people do. He has very little presence anymore.
Right. It seemed like...
I mean, dude, you know, usually he had a lot of followers, right, and a lot of people watching his shit, and to be able to just flip the switch and go completely dark.
He didn't flip the switch. I mean, you got to think. I mean, you're uploading twice a week every day for like twice a week for 2 fucking years, 3 years plus, and you got every fucking Momo sending you fucking messages. Why don't you like me?
It's so fucking weird, man.
Fuck.
It's a weird niche to be like hung up on shit. You know what I
mean? If we connect, like on a personal level, privately, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing. You know, I'm not saying like don't try to be my friend. That's not what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, I can't be friends with you, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Don't just automatically assume just because you fucking stroke this guy off that me and you's gonna be pals or something. It's not how it works, bro. Especially if you're a fucking liar. You know what I'm saying?
It's old, man.
Right. But I got love for people, you know what I mean? I got love for tons of people. Fucking people that support us and some that don't, you know what I mean? Some that are, you know, just watch and, you know, and that's that, you know? You know, we got the Patreon members. Those guys are fucking great. This new t-shirt's so dope, bro. It's so dope, bro. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Actually, the next 2 t-shirts are going to be fucking super gangster. Like, super gangster, super original. Like, not original. They're going to be... the one that you guys are getting ready to get now you guys' Patreon shirt, that's the next Patreon shirt that's coming out, might get me sued if anyone sees it. Like, if it's ever put on the fucking internet, I'm probably gonna get fucking sued.
Cease and desist order real quick.
Most likely, I could get a cease and desist for this one. But, it's a private shirt, and I wanted to do it for the guys, so it is what it is. And the next one I'm cool with because Mark Tanner is the copyright owner of that material. So the next one's going to be fucking great. You know what I'm saying? So.
Fuck with my authority.
Yeah, and Jason's right, man. I don't know if it's not necessarily money. You got the initial investment in your camera equipment and shit. The issue is the time. There's a lot of time goes into that.
Editing is so time consuming. I mean, if you want to really edit a video, it's so time consuming.
Yeah, it's just rough. That's why that's why I like doing TikTok. I like doing I like interacting on social media, but the YouTube, it's just so fucking much bullshit to get a YouTube video uploaded, and the upload, fuck, it sucks, man. Getting that shit on YouTube, it just takes forever. It fucking blows.
So let me ask you this: both of you do the TikTok videos. Is that something where you just kind of like click a go live thing and it records, and then
you just hold the button?
I do it because TJ said I should do it. It is fun, dude.
Just
like, he's not even joking. It's fun.
But you still have to edit that and put music to it and everything.
It's not that bad. It's nothing.
No, it's nothing. Dude, I know people that just press a button and do a TikTok and let it go. You know what I mean? And then they put a fucking you can add the sound to it right there on your phone. It's all right there. You don't have to do anything. You can even edit it inside of TikTok. For a dude that fucking Frank Rave can't put a picture up for 5 minutes without having Bernie Sanders in it, you should be able to figure that the fuck out, dude. I'm just saying.
I'm too busy doing fucking Frank.
Yeah.
I'm too busy with Frank's shit. He needs to slow the fuck down with his pictures.
Dude, the billboard Frank and then the Bernie Sanders head on it was so good.
If Tanner gets on there and starts doing farts and you guys duet the farts.
Jonathan, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, dude. I super appreciate what you just said right there, Jonathan. I say you do you, change it up however you want. I would rather watch Chill TJ than you all stressed and bummed doing junk you don't want to do. That's just it, man. I mean, I started doing YouTube because of window cleaning, but I feel like, it's just like it's stale as fuck. And when you fucking biting ass, when you motherfuckers take a big juicy fucking bite out of my sandwich right here and fucking like straight swagger jack me like all you fucking nerds do, I'm just going to change it up. I'm going to just do it differently, man. I'm just going to do it differently. Everything I'm going to be doing from here on out, I'm going to be doing differently. And I don't give a fuck if I can monetize a single fucking thing I do or not. I don't give a fuck. But
so let me ask you this. Can I not interrupt?
No.
Can I take a clip I've already recorded and turn it into a TikTok video?
Yeah.
It's not like a live thing where,
just press a little button on the bottom, and on the right there it says upload. You just hit that button, upload, and then it'll tell you to select a video or whatever from your camera roll.
And it has to be 60 seconds or less, right?
Yeah, it has to be a minute or less, which I think is perfect. Unless you get to a lot. If you get a lot of subscribers, you can go live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that
I think the maximum is 3 minutes on a video is where you get to.
I've seen some videos go longer than 60 seconds. Is that because you earn that shit?
I think so, yes. You have to earn that kind of stuff on TikTok.
But there's no money in this, right? Like
there's definitely.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, from people that are advertising.
Yeah, there's a whole big deal.
Social currency is social.
But I can't remember what.
I like those transformation ones. Those are pretty cool. I got stuck on TikTok before we came live.
My opinion, I think that TikTok is gonna fucking kill YouTube over time.
I don't think YouTube's ever gonna go anywhere.
No, it's too set in now.
No, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere.
It's not gonna take over. TikTok is a different thing than YouTube. YouTube is more for things like this.
Yeah.
And TikTok, and TikTok is more.
TikTok's
boom,
like
boom, boom.
What, like the Vine? Was that what it was?
Yeah,
called
it's like Vine.
Back in the day?
It's like
Yeah,
Vine.
Vine.
Yeah, it's like Vine. Mark has no idea what we're talking about,
Dude,
but it's like Vine.
Truthfully, between TikTok and all this other shit that most of it I've been turned on to by you guys, it's enough for me. It's enough. You know what I'm saying? It's enough. I find myself less productive with that fucking TikTok app. Okay?
Mhm.
Or I find myself, I come home,
Well,
I want to do something out back, I'm looking at my fucking phone.
Well, this is the thing. You could always, if you don't want to start uploading videos, you could always just like shoot like 2 30-second videos of you polishing glass and send it to me, and I'll upload it to the Squeegee Life TikTok and the Squeegee Life Instagram. That way you don't have to do anything.
And that would be
my problem. I've been asking Seth to do that for me for fucking months. I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm gonna do it. I'm having my brother come out and give me a blowjob and everything.
I thought about giving you a blowjob, but then I was like, man, he's all the way in Ohio.
Oh man, here's my boy Junior. He got fucking banned on Facebook because of Horatio, that fucking dude from Spain.
No
wow,
shit.
yeah, Horatio got him banned.
Why?
What a hoe ass bitch Horatio is.
Removed?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, 30 Days fucked his business account up on Facebook and everything, dude.
Why?
I don't know what happened,
I'm
but
suspended 30 days right now too.
oh yeah, high five, bro. I still got
What'd
10
you
on
do,
my
Seth?
30.
I don't want to say.
Oh, Seth. Was it that bad?
No,
You just don't want to say?
Yeah, I just, if I say it out loud, like
It makes it worse, then it makes it real?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Let's hear it.
real.
Let's
no,
hear
because
it.
it's like, nah, I don't want to say it.
Ah, you.
Hey,
It's
Seth,
got over
Seth,
on-
don't
on
let
my-
this fucking cocksucker Tim fucking peer pressure you, bro.
Ah, come on. We want to hear it, man. Everybody wants to
Man,
hear it.
I went on my Facebook and I was like, what the fuck? I said that like 2 weeks ago. How the fuck did I get banned now?
Dude, that's such bullshit. How they do that revisionist history shit, man.
That's bullshit. That
Dude,
is
I got fucking just before I got, and this is the reason why I got the 30-day was I got fucking flagged for a comment or something I posted fucking 4 years ago, went against community standards.
Really?
Yeah, and then when I said my other when I called the next dude a bitch, I got fucking popped for 30 days because it was my third strike in so many days or whatever. So they popped me for 30 on both those
That
accounts.
happened to me too. I didn't even say bitch. I put like an exclamation point instead of an I,
Yeah.
and I still got it.
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
I should have just said it.
All right.
So what? How long you got on your other accounts, DJ?
My both of my ones that I think I got 10 days left.
Damn.
10 or 11 left. I don't know.
Damn.
You know why we get banned too, though, TJ, right?
Why.
Like, if you reach into the
Servers.
restrictions, it's because we don't stop people from saying stuff in the group. You know that's like why they give us harsher bans, right? It's
Really?
Because of the Squeegee Life podcast group. Yeah, I've requested a review on like 2 things. And they're like, well, in your group you allow this, and that. And you don't
Oh,
stop.
come
this
on.
and
It's a
that.
private fucking page.
Yeah.
Dude, they don't care.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
I got
why-
banned for something.
That's why you get
I don't
all
even
the-
hardly know what it was, but I was talking to Mario on Voxer, and Mario goes, dude, you could, what did you just say? What term did you say, Seth? You could dispute it? Is that what it is?
Yeah. You can get a review.
I disputed it because it said it was bullying and it goes against it. So I disputed it, and then about an hour later, I was surprised. It said, in reviewing what you posted, we realized we were mistaken to take it down. So they put it back up, but they still left me on suspension for 3 fucking days.
You know what I think I'm gonna do, man? You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm just sitting here thinking, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna go back to anti-WCR. I'm gonna go back to fucking shitting on Chris Lambrinides and Alex Lambrinides all the time.
Bless it.
Dude, I
Fucking go ham on them. Cause is there one guy on TikTok or Facebook that isn't selling shit for WCR right now? Is there one guy out there? Fuck me.
Honestly, he's cleaning house right now.
Fuck me, dude. I mean, everybody in window cleaning sells shit for Chris now. It's fucking amazing.
Dude, they are so fucking killing the market. They're killing the market. Dude, do you see they just gave away almost $6,000 worth of shit?
Yeah.
Old man Racenstein would be rolling over in his grave if he knew that they were giving shit out.
I wonder if they end up buying Racensteins, or they end up, you know what I mean?
I don't know if that'll ever happen, but
why would you buy it?
I don't think anybody's buying anything, but my personal opinion is I think that this time next year the market, the vendors might be a little thinner. That's my opinion. I don't see how they can hang on with the fucking version that WCR is doing in the pack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I had a buddy, a friendly competitor, and we worked together. I helped him on a job, and he's like, "Where'd you get that?" And I told him, and he's like, "Yeah, but their prices are higher." And I go, I don't really look at that because for business, I go, it's not going to be double the price. I go, I know that for me, the quality of the service and they stand behind what they sell is more important than anything. I said, and I've had some issues with the supplier that you use, and we don't need to mention that. And he goes, he actually called Jersey directly and got an order. And I go, look, you're buying equipment from guys that used to be window cleaners versus guys that are just there to sell you shit whether you need it or not. I said, if you need advice and you don't want to call me, you call them.
All those dudes are super good. Everyone on there is super good about helping you out. They're not trying to oversell you shit. You know what I mean?
I go,
and the thing that beats it all is you're going to order something and you're probably going to get it in like 2 or 3 days. You know what I mean? That's really good.
Yeah, well, that's what this guy said. He goes, dude, that shit was on my front porch like 3 days later. I go, I fucking told you that.
Yeah.
That's holds some value.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, it's free.
I should have fucking started selling shit for him.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
So
there.
if it, I fucked up too, man.
I'll tell you what, I'm
man.
gonna call up Chris and see if
It's
I
called
can
It's
do
Still
sales
Good,
for them.
TK.
I'm gonna do sales for them, and I'm only gonna sell 2 items: towels and keychains.
Yeah.
No, man, they got a great business plan. It works great. I find it funny, just like some of these kids out here, just like rocking WCR hats at work, and I'm like, all right, man, like I get it, but also at the same point in time, I'm like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Rock your own shit at work.
I wear a Squeegee Life shirt to work a lot. I'm not even gonna lie.
Rocking my own shit. You know what I mean?
No cap. I 90% of the time I'm wearing a Clearview shirt. You know what I mean? But there's other days I'll wear WCR shit. I'll wear fucking Squeegee Life shit, and you know what I do? I don't give a fuck about what Seth thinks.
I can tell you this.
I mean, that's fair.
I wore the gray outlaw one, the neon blue, or that blue that you made us with our company names logos on the side. I was rocking that one last week, man, or this week, Monday.
I wear a Squeegee Life shirt 4 out of 5 days, or a WCR shirt. I don't need, because I'm going to be honest with you, I got company shirts. I've yet to ever get a phone call.
Never
get a phone call on that fucking shirt. So might as well wear something I enjoy.
It says window cleaning on it, or something that refers to window cleaning.
Yeah, all you need is shine through, and then shine through window cleaning on the back. You don't need your phone number. None of that shit's worthless.
I'm considering just tossing my website on there instead of my phone number.
Yeah, it's just that's probably the move.
It's going that way anyways.
That's probably the move, dude.
I'll put my Venmo QR code on there. Just like, here, you can scan this. That's how you can pay me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, at this point, I mean, I do think company shirts at some point show a level of professionalism. That's how I view things. That's just trying to...
No, there's no doubt. I mean, if you have...
Fuck is this guy talking about? You trying to say Mark Tanner's not professional? Is that what you're trying to say? Are you trying to say that I'm not professional, Seth? Is that what you're trying to say, Seth?
What I'm trying to say is
that we're not professional because we don't wear.
That I'm the most professional. No, what I'm saying is like so if you guys wear a Squeegee Life shirt, that's repping your own shit.
Yeah.
You're wearing your own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you own Squeegee Life, you own Squeegee Life. I kind of own some Squeegee Life. There we go. You know what I mean? So that's cool.
I think when I do my
But you said we weren't professional.
I did not say that, but you read.
I said that. And Cam, you're right. Cosmic Cam said
I'm found the
the only
target.
calls TJ
Yes.
gets is his YouTube subscribers. That is correct, dude. Those are the only people that ever call me off my T-shirt. It's the people on YouTube. All of my business, all the new business I've got in the last 2 or 3 years has all been because of my website. Oh, I found you on fucking Google. And I ain't got one of them dudes taking care of my Google searching or nothing like that. I don't have one of them fucking EMS guys or fucking XYZs or whatever the fuck they do.
You don't have a short guy who talks shit to you, and then when he meets you in public, doesn't fucking say shit. You don't have one of those.
Damn, Seth just went with the deep dig. Those are deep cuts right there. Those are deep. Nobody knows that story. Well, people know that story.
You'd have to go real far back to know.
Back when only 7 people watched your show.
A brilliant fucking idea, a brilliant marketing idea. I get some of Seth shirts, I get some TJ shirts, I get some Tim shirts. All right, without phone numbers on them. I go solicit accounts I want in Seth's shirt. Right, the next day or 2 days later, when someone else is working in the motherfucker, I show up in Tim's shirt. Now, Seth's gonna bid the job at $80 a cleaning. Tim's gonna bid it at 75, and I'm gonna walk in under Sky's the Limit and get it for 65 when I would have done it for 50. Boom.
Dude, Monopoly.
I need a fish shirt. I go walk up. You know what you do is you get a fish shirt and then you just totally fuck off and clean windows and video it.
Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. I might have fucking dropped the ball here.
5 years, dude.
But this fucking lady calls me today and she's like, "Oh, somebody recommended you." And I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "Yeah, I got some windows." She's like, "I got 1, 2, 3 windows in my kitchen, but it's just one window, so I guess you'd call that panes, right?" I was like, "I don't count panes. I charge you by the hour. Whatever I think it's going to take me to do it, that's how much you're going to get charged to do it. I have like kind of a standard like shelter. I put that time frame in, you know what I mean? Like this big a house normally takes me this long. If it takes me longer, good for you. If it doesn't, good for me. Fuck you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I give her the whole spiel, and she's like, "Well, I don't know if you're going to want to come do it." And I'm like, "Well, what do you want to have done, lady?" You know, I didn't say lady, but I'm like, "Well, what is it that you'd like to have done?" She's like, "Oh, well, I want my windows cleaned, and, you know, I'd like maybe possibly have my gutters done, you know, everything done inside and out." I'm like, "Great." She's like, "Yeah, but I just don't think," I was like, she's like, "I just don't think you're going to come out here." I'm like, "Where?" Okay, just tell me where you're at. And she's like, "Well, I live in Oak Harbor." And I'm like, "Well, that's not that far away." I said, "I'm out that way just about every single day." And she's like, "Man, but it's really far." And I was like, "You know what? I'm sorry I wasted your time. I'll talk to you later. You have a nice evening." I just hung up on the bitch. I'm done fucking talking to you. You know what I mean? I'm done talking to you. Most guys, the guru that's like fucking trying to sell you a ticket to the huge convention, fucking, "Houdini! I got these systems!" Would tell you that, don't fucking do that. You know what I mean? Like, what you should have done is sold yourself. Man, fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit. Just tell me what the fuck you want. Do you want me to clean your windows, yes or no? Do you want a price? Give me your fucking address or shut the fuck up. It's like you're trying to talk me out of coming to your house to clean your fucking windows. Oh, is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing? Is this why you're calling me at fucking 6:30 at night, you stupid bitch? I got motherfuckers calling me on Sunday at fucking 8 o'clock. Well, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Hey, do you think...
I don't even answer it.
Is there any way... Like, the voice, I never do. I stopped doing that a few years ago. Have you... I listen to fucking... Dude, it just blows my fucking mind. This lady, about 2 weeks ago, calls me and leaves a voicemail on a Sunday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. She's like, "Yeah, I was just wondering if you get this. I'd like to have somebody come out today and clean my windows." What?
All right, lady.
It's 4 o'clock on Sunday, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you? I got this woman. charge, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm doing this house. It's like fucking probably like a $500, $550 inside. Now, dude, I'm charging this lady $725 just because she got on my fucking
A
nerves.
convenience fee. Yeah, a convenience fee.
This bitch texts me at fucking 10:30 at night, wanting to know. She wanted a price. And she's like, well, you got me a price for the outside. How about inside now and when you could do it? And, you know, where are you from? And I'm like, $725. She's like, when can I schedule? I'm like, good, you stupid bitch. I'm going to go in there and do that shit in 2.5 hours and be like, ah!
You need to get that. You need to get that radius brush. Then you could do 900 an hour.
Right?
Yeah,
Circles
900.
squares.
$900.
Listen, man.
I think
I love circles into squares.
Who said that? Who said
Perry
that?
Tate is a fucking asshole. That dude is a
Oh,
total
no.
fucking piece of shit. Perry
Oh, can I
Tate's a
go,
piece
Mark?
of shit. Lee Burbridge is a piece of shit. Anyone that
Is he
hangs
still- did
out
we
with
find out
Perry
if he
Tate's a
died?
piece of shit. Those
Yeah, we
two
don't know if
dudes,
he's dead, so.
those two dudes
Yeah, we
that
don't know
do.
if he's dead.
Shut up. Those two dudes that fucking do YouTube videos for Perry Tate, they're fucking stupid too. Those two dudes from Australia, what the fuck's those guys' names? Those two guys are fucks. Stupid fucks. Dante Vivione or Viverone or whatever the fuck his name. He's a fucking moron too.
Yeah.
I fucking don't like Tim for introducing me to him now. Fucking, I'm mad. Me and Tim aren't friends anymore. Shut up, Tim. Shut up, Tim!
So can I go a little Mark Tanner on here for you?
Sure.
Go for it.
All right.
You got
So
it.
the other day I have a 55 plus community, and how it usually works is they give me a list of people to go do. I do the outside only for $100. You take your screens off,
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
clean the windows.
That's what I
I
did.
get to the 11th person of the fucking day. Slay's like, oh, like, I didn't realize I was on the list. I'm like, yeah, that's totally fine. Like, if you don't want to go, I got like another 9 to go do, so
I'm out of here. Yeah.
you don't have to go. And she's like, well, did my husband set it up? I'm like, here's his email, here's what he said. Like, if you want to go, we can do it. It's $100. She's like, okay, sounds good. I'm like, all right, are you sure you want to do it? She's like, yeah. So I clean all of it. It's like 9 degrees out. She gives me a check. At the end, she's like, everything looks so great. She had me look at a few other things she wanted done, like, later on. I'm like, that sounds good. Her husband calls me 20 minutes later, the second job. He's like, left me a message, like, hey, I didn't authorize a cleaning, blah, blah, blah. Like,
Oh, Jesus.
yelling. So I call him back. I'm like, hey, man, what's up? He's like, yeah, I'm going to need you to bring that check back. I'm like, why? I'm like, do the windows not look good? He's like, no, I just didn't authorize it. I'm like, well, I asked your wife. I told her the situation. He's like, well, I didn't authorize it, so you need to bring that check back. I'm like, well, man, like, I already cleaned the windows and stuff. And he's like, well, I need you to bring the check back. I'm like, all right, cool, so go fuck yourself. And I hung up on him. I would have 5 minutes later, and I go, hey, Bill, what part of go fuck yourself did you not understand? From what I said?
You know you.
And I
got a
said, I'm
fucking
not bringing your
concept.
check back right now. I said, I'll see you at the end of the day. I'm like, what time do you get home? He's like, 4 o'clock. I'm like, great.
Oh, you
My
were
last
still in the
appointment's
neighborhood.
at
You were still in the
3:30.
neighborhood.
I'll
Wait.
see.
Slow down.
I'll
You were
see
still
you.
in the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. Well, so I was just going house by house by
Yeah,
house
so
by house.
you weren't home. You were still in the
No,
neighborhood.
I was still cleaning windows. So I told him to go fuck himself. He started getting hard on the phone. I told him again. I go, what part of go fuck yourself do you not understand? So I get back to his house. I walk up. I hand him his check. I'm like, here's your check. He's like, sounds great. I'm like, just to let you know, I also have the gutter cleaning in here in the spring. I'm like, your house is not getting done, so you pay me $100. He's like,
Yeah.
well, what do you mean? I'm like, it's part of the HOA fees. I go, yeah, well, you didn't fucking pay me, dude. Like, so we're not doing it. He's like, well, I'm going to do this in a third. I go, listen, if you step a foot outside your door right now, I'm like, I'm going to bang your teeth in the back of your head. So I'm like, well, you can pay me $100. You can go fuck yourself, or you can not have your gutters cleaned by me. I'm like, either way, I'm like, you want to talk to Nancy? Nancy fucking loves me. I've been doing this shit for 5 years, dude. And he called me like a week later and sent me a check for $100 because I think everyone in there like fucking yelled at the guy because I told
Well, dude, you did the
every
job.
neighbor what he did.
It's not like you didn't do the job yet. You did the fucking job. It was done acceptably.
Listen, dude.
That's between him and his wife, not between
Listen,
you.
dude, that's just those communities. I just got done doing one of those communities like this. The association pays all the fees to have all these condos cleaned outside. You take your fucking screens out, I'll do your fucking windows. You don't take your screens out. Some people, I will go in. If they know ahead of time. Like,
They're
they
really
know.
old, yeah.
Yeah, I always set it up a week and a half out. I always set up like, hey, I send the guy a flyer through the email. He prints them out. The guy goes around, puts them in everybody's door with my number and my email address. And if they can't get up and get their fucking screens out themselves, I will come and do it. But you got to set it up ahead of time. You know what I mean? So I do this whole shit in place. I'm like waiting on this fuck. I'm like why am I not getting a response on this motherfucking invoice? I'm trying to get this fucking $4,800, bro. You know what I'm saying? And right. And dude finally gets back with me. He's like, yo, Mrs. Such and Such said you didn't do her windows. And I'm like, nah, I did her windows. And he's like, well, she said that you only did this window. And I'm like, I did do that. I said, I did do that because that's what the note on her door told me to do. And he's like, okay. Well, he calls me back 2 days later. He's like, she never said she said. I was like, I tell you what. I'm going to text you a picture of this note on the door. He goes, you took a picture of the note on the door? I said, yeah, because I don't play that shit. I said, I've been doing this job for you since 2007, my guy. It is 2021. 14 years. I mean, I do that big at when we first did that bitch the first fucking time when I worked for Clearviews, there was 4 guys back there. It took us a fucking week. I do that bitch by myself in 4 days now. Elena helps me on one day, and that's on the fuck, because they got all these little windows next to the door that drive me fucking crazy. And I make her little squeegee them bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I hear you.
So, he's like, Mrs. Such and Such just wants you to come and do her kitchen window. I'm like, cool. So, check this shit out, bro. I set up the appointment with this lady. I get there. She wanted first thing in the morning. I'm like, cool. Smooth. I get there. I'm there at 8 o'clock. I shit you not. I pull up at 8 o'clock. This bitch is backing down her driveway with the door shutting. Beeped and waved at me and drove off.
Yeah, I'd fucking flip out.
So I went up there and I said something to old boy. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do it next year or not. Because, you know, I feel like I was giving off, like, if you say something wrong, I'm going to ragdoll you in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because I was fuming fucking pissed. You know what I mean? I'm like, the audacity of this bitch. First, you're going to hold me up on... seriously, guys, no bullshit. $4,800, one window. And that's just for the condos. That's not for the apartment buildings. The $4,800 condo check did not come because of a kitchen window.
Yep.
I'd lose my mind.
See that, folks? This is why I do not deal with HOAs. If we do any houses, they're private residences.
Well,
it could be in a community.
Well, that's my point. Well, that's my point there.
$4,800.
Make sure.
To walk away from.
No, it's definitely not. And after doing it for fucking 14 years, I wasn't gonna have to walk away from it. I'm just gonna have to jump through every fucking hoop I have to with this bitch until this dude looked at the homeowners association president looked at the text message of her note and he goes, I'm gonna cut you a check. He called me. He's like, I'm sorry about that. He goes, come here right now. If you come here right now, he goes, I'll stroke you a check right here and give it to you. You don't have to wait for the mail, nothing. I got you. He goes, that will never happen again. He goes, and he said next year, he goes, I'll go to her house. I'll take all her screens out for you. So I was like, cool, man. So I'm already in for the next year.
You're good, man. People know.
Now the apartment. Now the guy that takes care of the apartment complex and oversees the property. I don't know. I think I might have fucking freaked that guy out because I was fucking mad, dude. Dude, I like walked up and grabbed the building and shook him out of the fucking front of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, Mark's not like HOAs do suck, but like I got everyone to pay $100, right? This guy didn't pay me, but I made $100 in tips that day, and I did $2,000 by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not.
It sucked. It sucked.
Listen. I'm not saying there's not money there, okay? And I'm not saying it's not good money. It's good money to make that kind of money. But you get to a point in life where your fucking sanity is worth more, okay? Now, I'm not saying not do it and go home. I'm saying find something else to do. That's
Well,
less-
agreed. But I can tell you this right now. But if you are out there watching this right now and an opportunity for something like that, like a single story fucking condominium community falls into your fucking lap that cock from the base to the tip.
Dude.
Because it's fucking, yes, it's easy money. I'm out there with a 4 foot, with my 4 foot fucking pole, fucking out there banging out. I mean, I'm making $4,800 in fucking like 3-4 fucking days, and I'm not putting, and those aren't 8-hour days. I'm talking like 4 to 6-hour days, you know, because by the time I get there, I'm like, I've already done a house and a couple restaurants, and it's hot, and I'm like lazy and shit. I'm sitting in the truck, people are looking out their windows like, you gonna come and clean my windows, fat ass, or not? Yo, listen. I mean, and I could bang like 4 or 5 of those out in like fucking 20, 30 fucking minutes. You know what I mean? The screens are out. I'm just walking up, and they're maintained. You know, and I've spoken to I threatened the spider guy's life. I threatened to beat the fucking shit out of him if he ever spray. I said, listen, you keep spraying that fucking shit on these windows like that, I'm taking it out of your ass, bro. That's all I gotta tell you, man. Paul's like, hey, man, he's coming. The Spider-Man's going to be here on such and such date. I'm like, okay. I get off the boat and drove right past that bitch, and boom, I caught him out there. I was like, listen, bro, you got to stop spraying that shit on the windows like that, dude. All they should be doing is the 90-degree angles, because that's where spiders make their shit at. You know what I mean? You don't have to spray the glass. The spiders aren't going to make a fucking nest on the glass. They're going to make it around it. Stop that. But after he did that, you know, it's worked out perfectly. It's perfectly good. It's perfectly all right now. What's wrong, Tim?
Dude, I had. Go ahead.
Don't you do any HOAs? Do you only do fucking? You don't do anything over 2 stories, do you? We do. I know you don't. I know you don't do 3 stories, but I mean, you don't. Do you do? You don't do anything over 2 stories, do you? Do you do any HOAs?
No. Me? Yes, but I mean, we do a few communities, but we do majority of them. We do a lot of 55 and up communities, a lot of the standalone condos. So that's decent. You just bleed once you get into one of them.
They'll start to yeah.
You know, so it's just about getting in the neighborhoods and just bleeding.
I've noticed that.
And where you don't want to be, don't talk to people, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got the cities I just don't want to be
Yeah,
in.
you just kind of keep a low profile, yeah.
Right. Don't advertise.
Like
I'm going to advertise. We're only 2 weeks out right now.
I got
and I get a little sketchy when we're only 2 weeks out, so I got to start advertising.
I got one building over here by the golf course and shit. It's like one of those golfing communities. It's like a 2-story condo building. It's like 6 units. I charge them $100 for the out each one. You know, $600 takes me like fucking 4 hours to do. It's not that bad, you know. But
I'm about to raise prices, bro.
There's another one right next to that one, and the guy come out and he's like, "Oh man, how you doing that?" And I was using the water-fed pole on there. I was using the old skid mark on that son of a bitch. And
is that the one in that video?
Yes. I haven't looked at my TikToks. I've seen you commented, but I'm gonna respond to those comments you made.
Yeah,
but anyways,
man, I just like.
Hey, Jacob, if just Jacob's watching, listen, bro, you gotta fucking start allowing people to stitch your videos, man. You gotta allow stitches and duets. Quit being a fucking douchebag. But anyways, I was talking to this guy, and he actually gave me a call this week, and I just bid all 6 of theirs, too. So, same deal. You know what I mean? That'd be nice. There's like 4 of those, 4 little stacks of those back there. If I get all of those, that'd be great, man. But they're all different associations, though.
Yeah, you got to get those associations because old people die. You know what I mean? So you got to start all over again, every 5 years in those condos.
You know what's crazy is
association.
My favorite house I do, and it's been on YouTube a bunch of times, and I know I've mentioned it a few times. My favorite fucking house that I do, the old couple that lives there is selling the house, man. And I wish I had the money. When he told me, it broke my heart. I was like, no way. He's like, yes. He goes, I was like, man, I love this house. And he's always, I always call him Mr. Lovell. you know, his name is Frank. You know what I mean? He's like, you know, Terry, you've been cleaning my windows all these years. I have a first name. It's Frank. I was like, you always be Mr. or Mrs. Lovell to me, no matter what.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't help but call you that. He goes, well, it's always sir and no sir with you. I was like, I just can't help it, man. You know what I mean? My grandfather was like that, sir, no sir. That you got slapped upside your fucking head. You know what I'm saying? You treat people that have earned respect. You treat them with respect. You know what I mean? That's what you do. You know what I mean? But I wish I could. If I won the lottery, I'd go offer that dude $10 million for that house right now. Like, give it to me. I want it. I would say probably half that.
Nice.
I would say half that because it's on a private island on a lakefront lot, and then on the other side of the street he's got another acre with a huge 2-story shop on it, and like it'd be like Mark Tanner light. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's so nice, man. And it's not an extravagant home. It's just a regular craftsman style home. It's just the way the architect built the rooms into the house with the roof and everything, it's just perfect, man. Perfect. Nice. Perfect.
It's one of those houses you dreamed own.
Yeah, dude, it's a really, compared to the other homes that are out there that are fucking like stucco and fucking all the glass and fucking whoop-de-whoop, you know what I mean? Right. This is just done, it's smartly done. It's classy. It's not tacky. You know what I mean? It fits.
What size squeegee you use on residential?
What size squeegee do I use residentially, Tim? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I normally do a 14, man.
What about you, sir? Yeah, I'm switching. I'm on a 12. I gotta get off this 12. I just gotta get off of it because I use a 14 bit.
Sliders and 1/1s. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
14 still works. I went from 12 to 14 2 years ago, and it's made.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I mean, you know what it's like, man. Cleaning that many windows a day.
Yeah.
You know,
the 12 is just too many moves after a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? And for me,
I gotta get rid of it.
I use like my 0 degree. I used to use a 12 in my 0 degree all the time, and now I went to. I made a fucking TikTok just for Seth, and this cocksucker didn't even say nothing. I tagged him in it and everything, bro. Instagrammed it, TikToked it. I did a TikTok. I'm gonna put the whole video up probably today or tomorrow, where I did a whole window, fanned a whole window with a 22 on a 0 degree pole. I even got I got footage of me fanning a window 2 stories in the air with a 22-inch 0 degree squeegee too. It irritates me. It irritates me when I read people's fucking TikTok comments about how this dude's the best at the pole work. I'm like, man, no. Man, no.
Yeah,
I refuse, dude.
Shit I would never do. I don't have enough patience or skill to do it that way. I'm like, I can do it, but I gotta like crawl in the fucking bush.
Is it the one with the telescope in the room?
I'm a straight polar, so me trying to do that shit looks like me trying to throw left-handed. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so it's like everyone has the stuff they're good at, right? Like, I'm really good left or right. Like, if you put me at, like, windows, it's the same on both sides. But if you put a pole in my hand and be like, fan this, like, window that's 7 feet off the ground, I'd be like, I can't.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I can use my left hand. You know what I mean? I use my left hand to squeegee and everything. I'm just a little bit slower. I don't have the same touch I do with my right. You know what I'm saying?
You can still, you can still make a living if you broke your right hand.
Yeah. Yes. Oh,
yeah. I mean, I honestly switch it up depending on I see people like set up a ladder like an asshole just so they can use their right hand. I'm like, man, just learn how to use the other hand and you'll be fucking fine. You know what I mean? Like, I set up the ladder and then I go up and I'm like, if I have to use my right, left, whatever, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get it done. But some people are just wild, man. Like,
yeah, I think I did a video with the Trad 12 or the 20 and that house is in it. The one, if you're talking about the one with the telescope, that's all like white carpet and like yellow walls and shit like that, and that's not it. I think I know the one you're talking about. I think he's got binoculars, not a telescope though. the guy this house I'm talking about. It's on my Instagram too. I know it's on my Instagram. Yeah, and he's having me come back. I think next week I'm gonna clean the valleys out for him, blow the gutters off. He's like, well, this isn't the end of our love affair, Terry. He goes, you're just not gonna clean this house anymore. He goes, you'll clean my next one. He goes, it's just gonna be a little easier for me and my wife to maintain. He goes, this is just a little much for the both of us now. And he goes, and I'm going to pass your name off to the new owners. I was like, well, I'm charging them more money because I ain't raised the price on you in 20 years. And he just looked at me like, he's like, well, you ain't raising it today either. I was like, no, I ain't going to. He goes, I didn't know if you were slow or dumb. I was like, well, I'm neither. I was like, you're one of my oldest customers and you guys are just a breeze to work for. I do that house in an hour and a half now. You know what I mean? I get there, he's got the screens laying out, they're all washed. You know what I mean? We got this whole system. He squirts the windowsill. I don't have to do nothing. I get there, he's like, just, do your thing. He cleans the screens, squirts all the windowsills down, and then I clean them and put everything back together for him. I take apart the second floor because every time he tries to take a screen out of the second floor, he drops it and rips it, and I have to charge him $20 to replace it. So,
telling you, man, I need to get a screen repair business.
Screen repair business? Oh man, you don't have to get into it, Tim. Just go to HomeDepot.com, order a 100-foot roll of fucking screen, go out and buy 4 packages, all 4 packages of spline, like get a fat, kind of a little bit down, a little bit down, a little bit, yeah.
25, 27, 17.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just go and just keep that shit in the truck and a screen roller, bro. And do that shit on the driveway. And that's how I do it, dude. And dude, I make motherfuckers be.
Well, they got the listen. They got.
I charge on $20 a screen. I charge like $35 a screen because nobody's doing what we're doing.
No,
you know what I mean.
You could outfit a van and just send it around town all week long in summer.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
You could if you wanted to. It's a pain. It gets annoying, but especially like when you get that last cut and you go to push in that last end of the spline and you tear it right in the corner. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
I spent 15 minutes doing this.
Yeah.
Pull it out, you freak out in the middle of the driveway, and you fucking do it again.
I always fucking push my corners in with a flathead screwdriver. I don't ever run the doodad down there. I'm always afraid I'm gonna.
I've learned my lesson from that.
The way I get myself every time is cutting the excess screen off. I always, every once in a while, I'll nick it and fuck it up and have to start all over again. That pisses me off a lot.
Yeah.
But I switched to,
you
know those little fucking slide razors that you break the fucking, and then you got a new tip?
Yep.
That's what I use now. And I just get it out, set it, and then it just rides, that guard rides. Super easy, man.
Oh, so you just use like a razor blade in your hand and cut it anymore?
No.
Yeah, that's how I used to do it.
Because I fuck up. I always cut the wrong part of the screen, bro. I always cut.
That's a bad little motherfucker right there. That's just a razor blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically talking about the ones that like the Stanley like snap ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those razor blades are sharp shit too.
Mine's like a Tamco or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's not
like pushing it, and then BAM! And it's flying.
I finally got my pump.
Linesman pliers and just go give it a little pop.
I finally got my pump.
Yeah, the devil. Alright, she'll be happy with that. Did you put it on yet?
No. I gotta do all kinds of digicals. I gotta do all kinds of digicals and shit like that. I gotta do a bunch of resistoring and shit. I got some shit to do. I'm just gonna run that pump until it fucking dies, and then I'm gonna put that one on it.
Yeah.
What's the point in taking it off now? Seth, it's just a tornado, man. Don't worry about it. No, I know. It's crazy. I'm in a cement building and it's like shaking. So I'm like, oh, cool.
So it's like, we're getting thunderstorms here. I'm like, yeah, while I'm sitting in the hot tub while there's a huge thunderstorm going on. You know?
No, I know.
When you said that, I was like, yeah, that makes sense because they fucking blew through here yesterday like a motherfucker, dude. It was bad yesterday. So when you said that, I knew that front was headed your direction.
Yeah. Yeah, it rolled in a little later.
Uh-huh.
It still makes me remind me of Mike Nichols eating a burrito outside, and he goes, "Nader's coming."
Nader's coming, yeah.
The horns going up, and he's just outside eating a burrito. That's maybe one of my favorite videos.
That was really good. That was really good.
Yeah, I think we're getting rained out tomorrow. We got rained out half day today.
I did too. I had to get my car dealership in, and the weather has been not cooperating with me on Saturdays when I normally do it. Even Sunday, I can't get it done. I just couldn't do it. So I missed a month on it. I'm fucking upset. I'm sick about it. I'm gonna try to get it done tomorrow.
I got a church I'm behind. I'm a church behind and a gym behind.
No, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it done tomorrow. That way, I can. If I wait till the fucking I can hit it again in like 28 days. I'll get it twice in July. Then you know what I mean. I just hand them the invoice that says the 30th. By the time the end of July rolls around, they'll forget all about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, man, I did it in June. They'll be like, oh, you're right. I'm like, see.
I was here that day. I talked to Brian. And everything's cool.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah. Man, I had 2 people call today, and they're like, well, it's going to rain tomorrow. I'm like, that's cool. Do you want to reschedule? They're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, I have availability July 29th and August 2nd. They're like, I'll just go tomorrow. I was like, yeah, that's about right.
Oh, yeah, dude, it poured yesterday, Cam. It poured for me. Like, this lady called me, like, Monday. She's like, I need my windows. And I've been doing this lady's house for a long time. Actually, one of the dudes up the road from me that owns one of them power washing companies that got himself a water fed pole, he's did the outside of that house last year. And she called me, and she's like, can you come do my windows inside and out? I'm like, no. She's like, why? I was like, well, because I'm booked for 2 weeks out. Solid. I was like, it's 4th of July. She's like, you don't have any available time? And I'm like, no, I don't. I was like, I could possibly squeeze them in the 29th if you just want me to do the outside. I'll come do the outside for you. She's like, okay. So I get there, I do this place, I roll it up, text her the fucking invoice, you know what I'm saying? About 20 minutes later, she calls me. She's like, I just pulled in, and it's pouring down raining. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, what are we going to do? I was like, I don't know, but I sent you the invoice, so there's that. Now we got that all taken care of. I'm not fucking...
So when you pay for that, we can figure out when I can...
Listen, man. When you demand or like pretty much hold me over a bucket that you got to have your fucking windows done, and I take time out of my day to go do them, and I do them in. Sorry, man. Sorry it rained after I got done. They were clean when I left, and it wasn't raining. So
right.
My favorite is listening to these new guys go like, how do you handle emergency cleanings? I'm like, this is window cleaning.
I don't.
There's no such thing as
what is an emergency cleaning? What are you fucking nerds talking about? And what you do is you charge them an emergency fee. There is no window in the world that there is an emergency that it needs. Not even on the fucking space shuttle, my guy.
Nah, it's if they got the inspections, they forgot to do that. You know,
I don't give a fuck.
District managers
I don't give a fuck. That's not an emergency either.
But
that's not an emergency either. That's just an inconvenience.
And if you want to, and if you want to fit it in, you put in an inconvenience fee. Yeah.
Like I said on Facebook. Poor planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on my part.
Yep.
Right.
Period. Point blank. End of discussion.
I had some guy call me and he's like, hey, can you come out this Saturday and clean my windows? Like, on the 3rd? He's like, yeah. I'm like, no. I'm like, he's like, what about the 5th? I'm like, no again.
No again. That is also a no.
No. Also. And he's like, well, when can I get them done? I go, well, you called today. So I'm 3 weeks booked out. That's when you can go. He's like, that's the soonest you have? I go, yeah. Like, I just don't understand people's thought process. Well, I called today. I want it done today. I'm like, well, that's not how it works. You know what I mean? Yeah. Does that work for anything in your life?
Dude,
you call the doctor today. You're not going tomorrow.
Dude, I just don't understand. What makes you think? Do you think that I'm sitting at home on my couch waiting for you to call me? Is that what you think I'm doing right now?
That's what they think.
I feel like that's what they think.
Fucking A, man. I mean, listen, guy. Hey, I'm looking to have my windows clean today. What? No. You can't get out here today? I'm like, no. I can't. Well, how about tomorrow? No. When's the soonest you got? 2 weeks out. I like to stay around 2 weeks out. I'll be honest with you, I've been turning a lot of fucking shit away. Just not, people are just like, you can't get me in for 2 weeks. Oh my God.
Some people like it.
We're 2 weeks out now. But I like to be, I want to get a little bit ahead of it. I know summer law's coming, so I've just got to get, just want to get nervous.
What the fuck,
I don't know if it's coming, to be honest with you.
I don't know either.
Next year, maybe, but not this year, I don't think.
Yeah.
This year's a little bit. Next year, we're all going to be begging for it.
Whatever. You fucking vote. You Joe Biden voting piece of shit. Fuck off.
Don't ever tell me I did that.
You did do that. You did do that.
Dude, I was on the podcast counting down the votes that he was winning in Pennsylvania because my state sucks. And then we woke up the next day and mysteriously...
Yeah, you fucking won. All of us are like... Mario sends me a text message at like fucking 4:30 in the morning. What the fuck is going on, bro?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's... And I look and I go and look and I'm like, fuck, dude, what happened? Crazy, man.
Made up shit happened. And then
he was on...
Playing with yarn is now our president. So. You know he was coloring by numbers and like I stayed in the lines. They're like, that's good, Joe. Like we're gonna be over here like ruining the whole country.
Trump was on the new Rush Limbaugh podcast or thing. Whoever the two guys are, but he was on there yesterday for like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna announce after he figures out if we win the House and the Senate back, or the GOP does. You know what I mean? At least we just went completely far left, like overnight. Like it's the craziest shit I've ever seen. There's just no accountability.
What happened with
TJ witnesses this shit? I gotta go fucking. I'm dealing with.
Oh, I said something to them motherfuckers. I don't care. Fucking idiots, man. You're fucking stupid, man. Right. Are we seriously going to talk about racism when you voted for Joe Biden, you stupid fucking piece of shit? Right. Shut the fuck up. This dude sat before it was either the Senate or the House or his own state legislature and said, I don't want my kids to go to a racial fucking jungle. He doesn't want his crackhead fucking son to go to school with black people, and you fucking idiots fucking voted for him. Kamala Harris stood on stage for 2 hours and called him a fucking racist.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, you fucking yum-yums.
Dude, I had
the 1990, was it the 92, 94, or 1990 crime bill? That was him.
Yeah.
Fuck.
97, right?
90, this is the 94 crime bill. I think it was 94.
Yeah, you're probably
whatever
right,
the fuck it is, it was fucking, clearly fucking... That was, come on, dude.
That was the Democrats.
They targeted black folks on that one. Are you guys not paying attention?
Yeah, Duke was like fucking hanging out with Biden. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, David fucking Duke.
On TV. Like, what are you doing, dude?
That's when that private prisons started becoming a thing, and they had to flood the market for them and shit, man. And why not fill it with black men? That's what they did. A bunch of old white guys got rich off of it.
They certainly did, man.
Whatever happened to all the recounting and all that shit? That shit like pops up and goes away.
Still going on.
Yeah.
How can it still be going on? What are we talking about? How can you declare an election that quickly and then fucking it takes 17 years to recount it?
Because there's no possible way they're going to allow. Think about that. Just think about it, right? Like, what must have been crazy in Mark's early life is watching the president be like, I lie and stole stuff and fly and go off a plane and like quit being president. You know what I mean? Like, that's wild. Now you're talking about removing a president and then putting a different one in? That would be the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Could you imagine?
There's no way that'll ever happen.
It would never happen.
No way that's ever gonna happen.
If it happened, the world would fucking.
They're gonna recount this whole motherfucking shit. Yeah, the Clarence Thomas hearing with Biden. Fuck me. How much more evidence do you need that this guy's a piece of shit? But anyway,
Right.
There is no, even if they come out and like this motherfucker won Pennsylvania and Michigan and fucking Arizona and he won the election, right? They're not going to do nothing about it. They're going to keep that Biden. They're going to keep him in there.
Dude,
I think
they
you'll
just
see a
started
revolution in this country.
Pelosi's already starting that January 6th bullshit. They did that today. They put that article in, so they're going to start that investigation.
Whatever.
Which they're going after Trump. They don't want him to run for president, and they're trying to destroy your governor down there right now too.
Oh,
they're trying to do everything.
They want DeSantis on a stick, and it ain't gonna happen.
Dude, they're trying hard. They're gonna
they're
gonna try to pin this building on him somehow.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
They are.
I can tell
It's
you
just
this right now.
crazy
We're
shit.
on this country is on the verge of an epic uprising. It's going to end up happening, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to end up
Times Square?
happening. People are
Times
fucking
Square is
dying.
crazy right now.
The crime rate in this fucking country is through the fucking roof. Through the
You know
roof.
what my wife bought me for Father's Day? A gun. She goes, "You're probably going to need this." You know? It's crazy, bro. Crazy.
I'm over it, man. I'm over all that fucking. I'm just over all the stupidity. I put $50 in gas in my fucking truck and I barely got a half a fucking tank. I was just like, what in the fuck is happening right now? You know what I mean? And that was with my Kroger discount. You know what I'm saying?
Trump was saying yesterday we're gonna see gas at the price that we've never ever seen it before.
It's gonna be over $5.
That's
There's
unfortunate.
no doubt.
Man, I'm getting 15 miles a gallon in that truck. I can't do $5, you know?
Man. Dude, I get 30 miles to the gallon, that little piece of shit I got. Man, I just fucking scoot around in that shit.
I get about 17 if I'm not towing anything with my diesel.
That's not bad, though, for your truck, dude. That's pretty good. That's the diesel, right?
Yeah, the diesel gets about 17. If you keep your foot out of it, and again, you know, I always reset it after I tow shit because it changes everything, but it's in that 17 range for, you know, 900 foot-pounds of torque and 425 horsepower. It's not bad.
Can you imagine Mark, in like fucking 2 years is driving like a Chevy Bolt around?
Never happened. Never happened. I will fucking walk.
I'll quit.
I'll fucking walk.
I'll ride a bike with a cart.
Yeah, I told you my brother rented a Tesla and I was impressed as a motherfucker. I won't own one, but I was impressed with.
Bro, I'll tell you what, they come up with some good rebates. I'll buy one. You know, fuck it.
Yeah, you'll just replace your gas bill with electric bill at home, Tim.
Oh yeah. Well, they're saying the grid's not ready. I mean, if they're gonna get this infrastructure bill, yeah, they need to, that needs to be the infrastructure bill, electric grid and shit. What's going to happen in the next 3 generations? The war's going to be like taking down internets and shit. People freak the fuck out, you know.
Well, we don't have to worry because Biden gave them a list of things they can't touch. Do you see that? He gave them a list of.
Don't do this, okay, guys?
Yeah, you can't mess with these because that's our infrastructure and our. You can't mess with the power grid.
Don't mess with that. Wink.
Yeah, everything else is okay. Are you a fucking moron? Are you a fucking moron?
I'm gonna stand by. That. Everybody's appeasing the Chinese with their social program that they have in place to do business with them.
Listen, don't be talking about the Chinese, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
Trying to continue doing this podcast, right?
Dude, that shit's never happened.
Ninja assassins fucking try to kill us. Look at that whole thing in there.
See, China's never going to get rid of the
because I'm not a pussy like Mark.
To exist.
You're a girl.
They sell all their goods to.
So.
Dude, it don't matter. It's our companies that want
Chinese. It does matter.
They want the 1.2 billion people.
Without us, they have no infrastructure without us. They have nothing. Look at everything you buy in this country is from China. If we stop buying it, how the fuck are they going to make money? You know what I mean?
The government don't care. The government's got the money. They don't. The people there don't have the money. It's the government that has the money.
No, well, exactly. But the government's not going to attack U.S.
I don't know. I don't know. I've seen some crazy shit that I never thought I'd see in my lifetime over like the last 5 years, you know? Like shit I never thought would ever happen. Like, and now it's just crazy. Shit's crazy. It's scary. It's scary because you don't know what the fuck they're going to do. Because they always have, if they're going after guns, they're going to start shooting up schools and shit again. And, you know, it's just that whole fucking, we're going down that path again. And it's just, what are they going to do? How are they going to kill us this time to get their agenda?
Yeah, man. I mean, well, like every generation has their scary shit, right? Like before
Yeah,
Mark,
but not like this. Steph.
Cold
You know
War
what?
was
You always
Russia
you
shit.
sit there and say your grandparents said, "Oh, you're gonna have to take care of me when I'm older. Look at you. You know how's this gonna happen?" But dude, nobody's ever seen anything like this. This motherfucking country is upside down in less than 6 months.
Yeah, but this
Completely
country's
upside
been upside down every 100 years, though.
Ah.
We've been on the breaking point. All right, you had the Civil War where almost everyone fucking died. You had World War One where like what a third of the population was gone.
We've been at peace too long. People aren't dying.
Yeah, that
No, but
Trump's a fucking piece of shit, dude. I can't believe he didn't have us in no wars all 4 of them years. We didn't do bombing
Yeah,
or
I know,
nothing.
terrible.
Man.
I believe we were peaceful from
4 peace accords in
2016
the Middle East.
2020.
Trump's
You see
a
what
fucking
you see
piece
that
of
they're
shit,
talking
that guy.
about. Afghanistan's going to be in civil war because we're pulling out and shit. They're looking for reasons to stay at war.
Oh, dude.
I mean,
ISIS is coming. It will be back, and the other ones over there. They're
Let
already.
let the
fucking
motherfuckers civil war it out, man. Why? Who gives a fuck, man?
Well, yeah. Why the fuck are we stepping in?
Yeah.
They've been killing each other for 5,000 years.
Why?
Like,
Yeah.
that
Why do we
Yeah.
care all of a sudden? Just let them fucking like murder goats and fucking praise Allah and shit and shoot each other. Just let them do their thing.
Yeah,
you know how
how
history repeats itself and shit, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
So I feel we're at that break to where the ancient Egyptians were when their civilization died out. You feel me?
I don't know if we're quite there, but I see your point.
I mean, they had the technology. I mean, no, I'm telling you, we're 2-3 generations away from where war's going to be shutting down electric grids and internets and shit like that and fucking with you and online and shit. You know?
It's already happening, though.
Right.
It's not going to be a real war. It's going to be an information war. You know what I mean?
My kids, Seth, when your kids going to really grow into this, you'll see what I'm talking about. Our kids don't understand what it was like before the internet. You know?
Didn't even exist.
Well, the war is taking place on the internet. That's where the war is taking place at right now.
Right.
It's our new civil war.
It's a war of ideas.
And we accept it. Yeah, we're accepting of a lot of things that we shouldn't be accepting of.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably true. We do let a lot of things go
slide.
that probably in decades past would not be okay as a society. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think it's a pendulum swing, man. I think it goes one way and then goes the other way.
For sure.
It comes back around. You know what I mean? Like you had the '80s where like they're like, oh, NWA can't be played on the radio. You know what I mean? It was super.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose the flag.
And then like the '90s happened. I
They're
feel like
trying to take the flag.
decades, some shit.
What flag?
American flag. We're gonna lose that.
There
We're gonna
ain't
lose
no-
that. We're gonna lose that.
there
We're
ain't-
gonna lose that and start saying it.
No, the fuck we're not.
Talking about it.
It'll be like,
Shut
I'm
up.
telling you, they're
I
gonna
don't.
go after
Listen,
it.
Every
man.
Coming.
truck around
Stop
here
talking
has
like
an
that.
American flag hanging
I'll tell you
out.
right
I
now,
get it.
that's not.
I get it.
It's not happening.
They want it.
They can
want
want all the fuck they want. It ain't happening, Captain. It ain't happening. What are they gonna change it to, Tim? What are they changing it to if they're taking it?
I don't know, man.
All right,
Some
it ain't
fucking-
going nowhere then.
Probably rainbow or something.
No,
I
it's
don't
not
know.
going nowhere, dude. Ain't nothing they can do about that. Nancy Pelosi's about one fucking. She's about one sinus infection away from fucking going to the great fucking
She
hurt
80?
locker in the sky. How that bitch is even in fucking able to be in office. How
Right.
can you spend that long in public office? That is fucking
And she drinks.
bullshit.
Yeah, but
Like
that's,
she's-
that's 3 or 4 generations of people voting poorly.
Ugh.
That's like generational bad voting.
Ugh.
You know what I mean? Like, it just shows you, like, if you ain't paying attention, you fucking up.
Man, I'm just they have their secrets came out this year. They've been cheating all along. That's how they keep this shit. That's how they keep the inner cities and shit like that. You know what I mean? They just did it on a national level this time.
I think they're overshoot. They're like I've said in the past before all this started. I said it was going to eat itself. They already are starting to eat themselves, And when you start going down roads where you start like, and then you're gonna start fucking with the flag, what's next, the Constitution, and all that shit. I'm telling you, man, people are not gonna put up with that shit.
They did go up. They're going after the Declaration, talking about the Hall's racist and shit. Man,
it doesn't matter.
I mean,
Yeah, but that's people.
That's people on the fucking internet.
No, this is the news that are reporting. This is CNN, MSNBC, just propaganda.
Who do you know that watches CNN or MSNBC?
Tim Huber.
This
dude couldn't be any more fucking programmed, Tim Huber. Like he still actually has arguments on Facebook with people about politics, like almost every fucking day.
Dude, him and that guy.
I don't do that.
Reese or whatever, some fucking dude. He's always.
Reese is amazing. Hey, Reese is an amazing dude. He's like the number one
seems like a nice guy. He seems like a really good guy.
Great guy. It's just him and I. We've always butted heads with, and it's just my guy I go and debate with, and the other guy's my weed dealer. So.
Well,
it's so crazy 2021 that you guys have weed dealers. We have a thing called a dispensary, and you just go there and get
but they take your guns here, man. You can't buy guns if you're
Dino Compa. I had a buddy that had one of those. I had a VFR.
Yeah.
I had a VFR and a Mach 1, and Hutch Trickstar, bunch of stuff. I stayed old school and away from it. I never used MySpace, and I don't have Facebook still to this day. Good for you, man. Tim sounds like he voted for Bernie twice. He did.
Absolutely. That's who's running this shit right now.
So, I guess we got 20 minutes left. It's time to talk about Monday. Monday, we're going to have a podcast.
Monday.
It's going to be the 200th episode of this podcast. We've been bringing you the thunder for 200 episodes. Technically 3 years if you want to get fucking technical about it.
almost 4.
But we got some prizes. From Black Diamond Rubber, we got 2 gross of 18-inch rubber. And you guys pick whatever fucking style of rubber you want.
Flat top, round.
Flat top, round top, medium, soft, fucking hard. And an Outlaw t-shirt. You get the Outlaw Black Diamond Rubber t-shirt. You get one of those with that. Well, you get 2 of those. And then from Maker Products, we got a set of, we got a Maker Mini pole with an adapter of your choice, a 6-inch handy sleeve complete, a Maker washer sleeve complete. Size can be chosen by the winner, by the way. You can choose that. Once you choose the size, you'll get the Scotchman Hedgehog, 20N scrubbers, and 2 times track brush. I think that's a pretty nice prize package from Maker Products.
Absolutely.
The guys over at the old feller over there at StartSmartBox.com is going to give one lucky winner a Start Smart Box, apparently. So
Nice.
you'll be starting smart with Start Smart Box. John Sacco. Let's see. Jacob Dell said that he was going to give away 5 gallons of some kind of gold assassin, a red assassin, a red raider, fucking purple people eater, whatever the fuck it is. And a year's hard body karate subscription to the Squeegee Life podcast, www.patreon.com/Squeegee Life. That's courtesy of Jacob Dell, that hoe ass bitch that'll never come on this podcast anymore because he's an asshole. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, the guys over at Area Pro and Mike Nichols, we're going to be giving away one of them bear claws. What is it? A tiger paw? Fucking, what is it?
Battle Cat?
One of them, yeah, Battle Cat scrubber. Bang, bang, bang. We're going to give away one of those courtesy of AreaPro.com and Mike Nichols. That's pretty cool. We're going to be giving away Squeegee Life fucking t-shirt. Fucking, I'm going to give you, I'm going to let you pick out your favorite design. I'm going to give you a hoodie and a t-shirt and a coffee mug. I'm going to hook you up. We're going to give a couple of those packages away. Tim is not going to give away shit because he's a piece of shit. No outlaw window clears going in this podcast. Apparently, he doesn't like us. He just likes to come on here and be an asshole, cause controversy, and talk about Bon Jovi. No, but there'll be Tim's going to give away Tim's going to give away a couple t-shirts from Outlaw Window Cleaner, and I think Jersey said he was going to give away a year's subscription to American Window Cleaner magazine.
Great book.
Yeah, great magazine.
Yes, it is.
You might even get one with us on the cover.
Yep.
And last but not least, windowcleaner.com, WCR, is going to be giving away, gave us some stuff to give away. One of these little ninja, the ninja box, the transformer box. We're going to give away one of those. We're going to be giving away a Zero silencer. We're going to be giving away a Zero screen cleaner. We're going to be giving away a Zero micro in your color choice. Courtesy of windowcleaner.com and Zero. I mean, bruh. And I think that's it. Mark Tanner's not giving away towels because we sold them all because we're bosses like that, bro. Bosses!
We got a couple dozen we can put up.
Hey, we might give away hey, Mark's going to give away a dozen towels to some lucky guy. You're going to get a keychain with it.
Maybe a couple keychains.
Yeah, man. Hook you guys up proper like. Yeah. That's all coming Monday, the technical day we will be celebrating July 4th, which I think is pretty dope that we're doing the 200th episode on the bank holiday of 4th of July. How cool is that?
Yeah, man. It's going to be awesome. Freedom.
Right. Throw in the J2. What the fuck's a J2? What the fuck is that? What's the J2? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it is?
It's a pole.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a isn't that a carbon fiber trap pole?
But yeah, and we're gonna have some awesome guests on the show. I think we're gonna have. I know we're gonna have Chris Lambernides is gonna be on here with us. Mario is gonna come on with us. He's gonna be on the show with us too, and I'm gonna try to get one or two more guys to come on. I'd like to have it like 6-7 guys on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Guest appearance.
That way we can, and then we'll have the guys call in, the guys that follow directions and give away the shit. If they do that, they'll be able to call the Skype, and I'll let you spin the wheel. You'll get to come on the podcast. You're gonna answer. It ain't gonna be like last time where first caller to answer this. I'm gonna be like, you're gonna have to message the Squeegee Life Facebook page or something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out this week what we're gonna do. But it's gonna be legit. It'll be announced. You know what I mean? I'll let you guys know. Whatever. Just tune into the show. I'll make sure that it's something easy for everyone. And then you'll be able to call. But the main thing is, if you want to win something on this podcast, you're going to have to download Skype on your phone, or you're not going to win shit. Because the only way you're going to be able to get on here to call to spin the wheel is to call Skype. You're going to have to get on Skype. Yep. You're going to have to get on Skype. And what we'll most likely do is I'll most likely will be running it through the fucking chat here. And I'm just going to do first answer. So the first answer that fucking pops in that fucking box there, that dude's getting picked, period.
Yep.
Hey, I think you get bonus points if you're wearing Squeegee Life or Outlaw shirts or something like that. Yeah,
bonus points,
I think you get bonus points or something,
Bonus points. All you got to do is download Skype, and once you get on Skype, it's free. Once you get on Skype, just shoot Squeegee Life a message. On Skype, just shoot me a message like wave hi or something like that. And I'll have you on there. And then the connection will be there. And then if you get picked to call in and fucking spin the wheel, boom, bang, done. You know what I mean? Skype, that's racist. Bros, I don't know what to tell you, man. You guys going to take any calls from the chat? Yeah, we're going to take calls from the chat like we did last time.
Yeah.
I know it's like I have not figured any of this out. I have not figured any of it out. I don't even know what the fuck kind of questions I'm going to be answering or asking you guys to answer. I think it's all going to be by the seat of our pants, and that's the best way to do everything in life.
Yeah. We might have a couple pre-planned things.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, we'll probably toss around some fucking questions and shit like that. What we should where we should keep the questions at, and.
Just so you guys know, most likely, if you're a podcast listener and you subscribe to what we're doing, you have a better chance of answering a question. If you just tell all your buddies and everybody shows up because they think they're getting something, there's a good chance that you're going to be missing out.
Yeah.
So this is for the loyal people that show up every Wednesday.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And download or listen at other
That's why I
times.
haven't
It's
done.
all-
That's why I haven't done a lot of. I haven't done a lot of, like the 100th episode of the podcast. I know you guys know I fucking had shit made up every fucking where. Fucking it was plastered all over fucking the internets.
Yeah.
And I'm just not. I don't want people that don't watch the show. We usually get around 30, between 25 and 35 people watching every episode, and I want to kind of keep it that way. And I would like.
And those are better odds for the loyal.
Yeah. And I feel like the guys that watch the show, I would much rather you guys get the stuff than someone that just tuned in just to win something. You know what I mean? And there was a lot of that the last time. I need to send this shit to
download Skype. Be there before they are.
Who do I need to... If you want to give away a J2 poll, bro, what you need to do is tell me you want to give it away, and then I'll add it to the giveaway prizes, and then you just send it to whoever wins it.
Yeah, we'll send you the address.
That's the best way to...
We'll put you together.
Yeah, if all you got to do is hit me up on Facebook, and let me know who you are and what you want to do, and we can do that. And if you want to give that away, we'll give it away, and then you could just mail it to them. That'd probably be the best way to do that. That's just personally,
and it's quicker.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker.
It's got to ship anyway around it, so let it.
Yeah, why ship it twice?
Yeah.
So, but I just want to keep it simple, and I want to keep it cool for the folks that really watch the show every week. I don't think I'm eligible. Jersey, it would have been cool if you said you were going to come on and help us, but you're a douchebag.
Yeah, you need to come on, Jersey. I'll send you a towel. How about that? That'll make you happy.
Fuck yeah. I've always wondered, I've never used those fucking easy auto lever. I've never used ladder levelers before. They just always seem so sketchy to me, dude.
Well, no, I have a set of these ladders.
Say that, Seth?
I have them on my stacks and all my extension ladders.
And you like them, huh?
I wouldn't put it on a 32. 28's the biggest ladder I'm putting it on.
Okay.
32 sketches me the fuck out, but 28 I'll do. I use them every day, if that eases anyone's mind.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I think Jersey needs to come on because we need more air quotes on our show.
Yeah.
He's good for at least 30 air quotes.
Yeah, if he's available, great, he can, but I'm not gonna fucking bust his balls about it, you know what I mean? But I feel like, we get a nice group, a nice panel of guys on to shoot the shit. It's probably going to be a little longer episode than we normally do, you know what I mean? And it's going to be fun, you know what I mean? And we'll cut it up, and I don't know, maybe over the weekend I might toss something together, like a tribute or something like that. Maybe I'll be able to throw something a little small together for what Mark wants to do. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to work on it, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What would be nice is if you guys go back and just think about, if each one of you guys watching right now or on the show with me right now, probably not Seth, because Seth ain't where the fuck. I can't even get him to shoot a fucking YouTube video with his fucking phone to send it to me, for Christ's sake. Guy can't even be bothered to get his phone out of his pocket while he's doing this. You know what I mean? Just come on, bro. I mean, help me up a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build a brand, man.
Next storm window job, I'm gonna send it. I know you need that footage.
Anyway,
I know we need it.
Right.
I gotta do it.
Anyways.
I would rather have a video of you telling that guy to go fuck himself. That's
that'd be awesome.
Every one of my phone calls is recorded, so I can send you that if you want.
Awesome. But if you guys can think of oh man, I really had fun on this episode with this guy. There was a lot of laughs. Just go find that over the next couple days and send me hey, this episode between this and this time, there's some good shit here. You know what I mean? Do that.
Yeah.
You got a couple of days to listen to the podcast on YouTube while it's in your pocket instead of being a fucking douche. And, just tell me about it, and maybe I can add it. Maybe I can get that to go.
Or even if you just go find outside the world of the podcast and grab a couple KC Mo footage. There was some,
we should just get our listeners to get all the best moments.
That's not a bad idea. Their favorite moments, yeah.
Lehman watches this shit.
It's hard to get anybody
He doesn't have a life. Just have him do it. He'll do it.
Damn.
do it, right, Lehman? He'll do it.
Lehman is fucking turbo busy.
I know, dude. Well, he's a one-man wrecking show. Like, I liked how he put that, I watched that video of him putting that, that toolbox in his truck. He's like, in this one, I have this here, and he just got all Jesse Ventura about it. He's like, all of my mop covers are in this one, and then this one.
That's why, I agree with you, Mike. That's why I wanted to make sure. That's why I invited him to come on the 200th episode. Mario, because Mario, that motherfucker does callbacks all the time. And this one time Mike said, and I'm just like, man, dude, how the fuck do you remember that? God damn, dude.
Yeah, at 1 minute, 1 hour, 48 seconds in, Mark said this, and he's a racist.
Yeah.
Episode 27.
Yeah.
Mario's got a $20 microphone now.
Ah, yeah, baby. It's going to be on and popping Monday, baby. Monday, 8 p.m., man, Eastern Standard Time. Fuck a Squeegee Life 200th episode, baby. Sponsored by WCR, Maker Products, Start Smart Box, American Window Cleaner Magazine. Not really, but kinda. And a bunch of other people. And not lastly and not leastly, but our Patreon members. That's what we should do, is the Patreon guys should fucking, you guys should help out with the fucking the Squeegee Life podcast best moments.
Well, one of the best gifts should only go to a Patreon member, in my opinion. One of the better gifts, if you're a Patreon member, should get one.
Oh, so you're saying we should do an exclusive Patreon member only price?
Yeah, should do like one of the better giveaways should go exclusively to a Patreon member.
Which should we do though?
I think the most value up there is
we should talk about it and then post.
Okay, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it after the show.
I'm kind of thinking the Gross of Rubber is way up there in price.
Something that's
or the screen cleaner.
Something good. Yeah, something good should go.
Or
Patreon
or the Patreon members can just get on the. But nobody fucking pays attention in that fucking group, and it irritates the shit out of me. But. Maybe I just pose that question in the group tonight, and then tomorrow, by the end of the week, we'll have a consensus with the group on which prize they feel like that would be like everyone wants. Like, my vote is for I would like this thing, or you know what I mean. I don't know.
Instead of a 1 in 100 chance, it's a 1 in 20 chance.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Something that's a little bit, and it goes to a guy who's cared about what we're doing for a long time. You know what I mean?
Maybe we can come up with something cool off air for the Patreon guys. Maybe we could do that.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I got some. We'll talk off air. We'll talk off air.
Mark Tanner polishing package for a Patreon member. Jason Lehman's throwing that in there because he knows he's probably going to win that lucky fucking piece of shit. Jason always be winning shit, bro. Lehman be winning all the shits, bro.
Yeah, by the way, TJ, you got polished on the way. I shipped it the other day.
Oh,
so
cool, man. Well, Tim will have a silencer tomorrow afternoon, and Seth and Mark will have cool T-shirts, too.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
You're welcome.
I laughed at TJ's response today. He's like, Park something.
Arrow Park
like,
something.
You had most of it right. You had most of it
the
right.
one that goes to Tim, they're saying that motherfucker's going to be there tomorrow.
Well, it's only a 3-hour ride.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, look how fast it is. It's only 3 hours, Tim. Huh.
Yeah, you do that shit in the afternoon, dog.
Imagine that. Imagine, if it's raining tomorrow, you enjoy jumping the GMC, come up here and clean all these windows for me. You actually had a rain day. You should come. Yeah, I mean, the fact that Tim and I have not done a YouTube video together is almost comical.
It's criminal. It's
almost comical.
You know
We
what?
gotta do one.
TJ, at this point, I'll come out for a weekend with you.
Yeah, do that.
Come out for a weekend with me, and we'll make Tim feel bad.
Yeah, let's do that, dude.
No. That's a fucking 11-hour ride.
You got to put Tim in front of some of that 5-foot by 12-foot storefront glass.
Yeah. What we got to do, what we'll do, me and Seth will do that, and then we'll shoot down to Mark's, and we'll work a weekend down there with Mark to make Tim really feel like shit. Yes. Fucking Tim's gonna go. Tim's gonna fucking move to Alaska. He's gonna become a fucking ice fisherman. A crab fisherman. He's done.
Yeah.
Alaska,
Mark has to give me alcohol. I'll work for free.
Yeah.
I'll work.
Man, yeah, if it's gonna rain all day tomorrow, man, fuck, I hope it doesn't. But you know, it is what it is. I hope it doesn't rain all day for me tomorrow. I would kill myself if that
I
happens.
got people trying to hammer in for the 4th, man.
I
That's the
know,
problem.
dude.
I'm working rain or shine tomorrow, brother. Rain or shine.
Really, Seth?
I have no choice.
No choice.
No choice.
You are gonna be.
Dude, it's the fucking 1st tomorrow. What choice do I have?
You're right.
You know?
Dude, that's the same way with me. Restaurants, pfft. Fuck, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck, bro.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
Everything's due now. You know what I mean?
Right. I ain't been to this church in 3 months.
Oh, really, Tim? Fuck, those are always a
Yeah.
bummer. Now you know when you get there, it's gonna be a total shit show.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, it's a big service I was supposed to do. I should have done it at the beginning of spring. Shit gets out of
Gets
hand.
crazy, yeah. Bro, that sucks,
hand.
Tim. Fuck, bro.
It's that walk of shame too when you go to give the bill because you know they know because she's the one that gives me the check. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a walk of shame. I did the great clips today because we came in. We had canceled our afternoon because thunderstorms rolled in. There was a area of good weather, so I needed a haircut, and I'm like, I'm gonna go do this great clips real quick. So I did the great clips and got my haircut. So that one's caught up. I had like 7 commercial accounts, and that's it. And I only do them for trade outs and shit, except for the church and the gym. I don't know.
I don't know either. Are we still on?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking. Just making sure.
Yeah, man. I didn't think I did sign off.
Hey man, are we still doing this? Well, guys.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, we really appreciate everybody. Don't forget, man, Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Squeegee Life Podcast 200th episode, and we're going to be giving away all those prizes I mentioned before. Most likely a special Patreon prize, and then we're probably gonna take a month off. We're probably gonna come back a little, maybe a week early for the Patreon only episode. I think we're gonna do, and then but we're gonna talk about all that, and we'll be back after. I think first week of August. I think we said first or second week of August we'll be back, and we'll be back at it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Know what I mean? Gonna recharge our batteries and let life pass us by and turn off the Facebooks and all that shit and clean windows and not talk to people. And I'm gonna do a deep dive into my YouTube channel. I've got so much footage, man. So much footage, man. Some really dope ass videos gonna be coming. You guys gonna dig it. So. But yeah, man, fucking, yeah, bro, we'll be back I don't even know, bro. We'll be back fucking Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, bro.
Real soon.
Best Buys with me, Ian Turpie. Hi, I want you to meet a man who is determined to put a computer into every home in Australia. Perry Tate. Good to see you, Perry.
Thank you, Ian. Have a look at this.
Right, I'm going to.
These are ex-government famous brand computers. But when I say famous brands, I mean IBM, Compaq, Digital, famous names combined with names like Microsoft, Intel, Lotus. I mean, these are amazing machines. When they're new, $2,000 or $3,000, you go down the shops, you see them for $2,000 or $3,000. Right. They're good packages, but who needs them? Remember, you get your video machine and you only use half the buttons because all the bells and whistles you don't need. The mobile phone's the same. I don't know what half the functions on it. Forget it. Forget $2,000 or $3,000. You can have a computer for your home for just $499. You can go on the internet with it. You can do hobbies with it, write letters. The kids can do their assignments with it. You can do everything with it. What we do basically, I'll tell you how it goes, right? Right. We basically specialize in a basic machine. We check them, refurbish. We give a 3-month, 100% warranty. Software.
And for only $499.
$499. Have a look at this. This is what goes in it. There's an operating system from Windows. There's a spreadsheet, a database, a typing tutor, a thesaurus, and this program is a word processor over $100 on its own. Normally, you can spend hundreds of dollars on software, right? This is just $89.95 with the package.
And I'll tell you what, people have been buying this computer by their thousands.
By the thousands.
Have a look at this. Just go and have a look at this.
My name's Susie, and you would not believe the boss thought I was a dumb blonde, and I thought I'm never ever going to be able to keep pace with everything that's going on at work. A friend of mine said, look, why don't you try Perry Tate's? They've got used computers. They make it all very, very simple. They're designed for someone who wants to start at the very, very beginning and progress through into a learning curve. So I tried Perry Tate's, and you would not believe I've got a fantastic position in the company now. I can see all these young people around me saying, you know, I know exactly what they're doing. And if it wasn't for Perry Tate's, I would not have been able to do this.
It's a fantastic deal, only $499 for the whole damn computer, and you've got even more software.
I've got heaps and heaps of software in there. The shareware games, they're in there for free, make it fun, but there's more, right? Not $149 like in the shops for a printer, just $49.95 using a credit card, brand new colour printer, colour computer, colour printer, we've got it. But we've also got a phone deal.
We've got a phone deal.
That's it, ring and ask. We've got an internet deal. We've got Millennium Bug Proof. We've got cruise control. You've got to ring now.
Right, 1-300-36-56-36, Perry.